Howdy everybody, here to make another somewhat longer video on the advantages of giving up. It sounds counterintuitive, but I've experienced it enough times that I wanted to share with you. Sometimes the absolute best thing you can do for a project is give up, or at the very least, put it away and forget about it for a bit. I really wanted to grow hopness. It's a plant that I am very much interested in, and it was one of the first things I tried to grow with limited success. It flowered on the first year, but on the second year it was just so hot, so quick, and it was so dry that I had no luck in even getting them to flower, and most of them just disappeared before midsummer. I thought, okay, all those that aren't in my wood chips just couldn't take the heat and dryness of that summer and died because they are preferably a kind of wet ground plant. So I just accepted all of the first ones I planted from wild stock are gone. I gave up on them. I forgot about them. I spent the whole first year watering them all the time, and I was bringing them my compost tea fertilizer to try to hype them back up and give them some life. And I was trying all this stuff, and nothing I did really made them do much. So I gave up on them. I thought they were dead. I stopped looking at them. And I haven't looked at them really until now. This fence is where I first planted them and where I gave up on them. Over here, way down here, that's hopness. This is hopness. And way up at the tip of this stick, right where my finger is, oh, that's not even in frame. Right there, that's the growing tip of that one. So it has definitely not died. And next to it, probably the same plant underground. If I raise my camera up a little, center it again a little, this one is even bigger. You can see it's a great example of how as this plant grows, it adds more leaves. The first set will only be 1, 2, 3, then it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So it grows sometimes up to like 13 leaves, but I think 9 is about the most I usually get. But here it is. This is a particularly wet year for us, to be fair. We've been absolutely drenched and drowned out and dealt with all of that. But, you know, here we go. This one, this tip now, on this growing tip, if I draw it straight across, it falls right in the center of my sternum. Not to be graphic, but between my breasts or my nipples. So if it's that tall, I'm right at 6 foot, big broad man. If it's that tall and it's this early in the year, it very likely will climb to the top of this fence and crawl around if the dryness doesn't really take it down a notch. But so far, we're still getting rain every week. I haven't had to water it at all this year. I'm going to lean in and see. I believe that little nubbin right here is going to be flowers. So I'll probably do an update video when I see flowers on it. I already shot a short on hopness, sort of, I think I said the upcoming hero or something like that of permaculture. I believe in this plant having a big future in the world. I think it can do great things. But yeah, the point of this, again, was sometimes you got to know when to give up. Stop using your energy on something that isn't going anywhere. Focus on what is going somewhere. Some of you who know me particularly well know I always dreamed of being a blacksmith. And gardening was something I enjoyed but wasn't good at. My blacksmithing never flopped, but it never took off to begin with. I made sales, and I've always been very happy and proud of my work, but it wasn't putting food on the table. So I started doing this, and I slowly started gaining a following here. And through your support on Patreon and everything, I am motivated to keep trying and keep doing more. And now I've planted 2 acres of chestnuts, all because I knew to put something aside, give up on it in the moment, and start focusing on something else. That's what has allowed this YouTube channel to thrive. That's what has allowed me to become, a teacher for you guys, a permaculture teacher, a gardening teacher. And I never could have done that if I was stubborn and said, no, I'm going to sit here and make this one thing work right now. How many things would I have not been able to accomplish last year had I focused so hard on this plant that was struggling? Sometimes you just have to move on and move on to something better. And you sometimes will find that that actually strengthens what you do. I mean, I started this YouTube channel specifically for the gardening, and I figured I'd throw the smithing on the side, but my shorts about smithing always get over 1,000 views while everything else is just sitting around 400 to 800. I'm growing more as a smith by giving up on smithing. So seriously, consider the value of giving up, at least for a time, so that you can focus on something that is helping you. I hope this video helps somebody. I hope this isn't a discouraging video as much as the title may make it seem like one. I hope everyone has a great day, and I hope everyone finds something to keep dreaming for. If you do decide it's time to give up on something that you're doing, I hope you find something that really speaks to you and something that really helps you. So, thank you all, have a great day, and thank you for your support.